global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today. The drama is about to begin in APC. For the records, they have actually fixed the presidential primaries for June 6 and June 8. All right, but then again, there have been screening going on, and we are, I think, in two badges. The first badge was done on Friday, and the next batch was done on a Monday, of which the Koroja Sokorocha barely made it into the badge. Now, they will tell you screened and all that, but eventually the report has gone out. 10 aspirants have been screened out. The question is, who are they? To expose those who have become quote unquote the Judas Iscariot, those who are hell bent on playing second fiddle, those who have decided to spoil the chances of South from producing president. In fact, they have made up their mind that let the whole thing go to the North. They have made up their mind to be spoilers and pretenders instead of contenders. You're going to find out the four aspirants, or rather the four people he mentioned, and a lot of hush talks are going on. Don't forget that some many hours ago, Bola Tinubu decided to blow it out. In fact, he was raising boosts everywhere. A lot of supporters of President Muhammad Buhari saying he's talking like a god. Who does he think he is? Others seem to be very quiet about it. Well, it looks like 10 candidates are out. At the moment, you're going to look at them very quickly and look at the list of aspirants that are actually in them. Before we go into the news proper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the All Progressive Congress Screening Committee has disqualified 10 presidential aspirants of the party out of the 23 aspirants screened 2 days ago by the committee. That is now left with just 13. Well, the chairman of the screening committee, John Odigia Oyigun, made this known today. Odigia Oyigun spoke while submitting his committee's report to the APC national chairman Abdullahi Adamu in Abuja. At the time of filing this report, the names of the disqualified aspirants were yet to be released to the public. While the ruling All Progressive Congress, that's APC, has fixed its primaries, that's presidential primaries, for June 6th and June 8th. Only on Wednesday, report has it that President Muhammadu Buhari and the APC governors met at the presidential villa in Abuja. The meeting was on the national convention slated for the 6th of June to produce its presidential flag bearer. Those screened by APC committee as of then were the former Minister of State for Education, Emeka Nwajoba, the governor of Ebonyi State, that's Governor David Umahi, Felix Nicholas, a United States-based pastor, then the former governor of Ogun State, Ibikunle Amosun, Governor Abubakar Badaru of Jigawa State, a serving Senator Ajayi Boroface, former Senate President Ken Nnamani. Others are Uju Ken Ohaniyi, the former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, the former governor of Zamfara State Sani Yerima, the former governor of Lagos State Bola Tinubu, and Tunde Bakare, a cleric. Now, the question now that is going on is the fact that in another news, very quickly, another has revealed what is going on in southern Nigeria, and it is shocking, as he actually made a lot of revelations insisting that those sabotaging the presidential candidacy for southern Nigeria is not actually the northern group, but actually the southerners. And he called them Judas Iscariot. In the moment, you're going to find out how he streamlined them, who they are, and what they intend to do. Really terrible, I must say. Well, former Borno State Governor Senator Kashim Shettima says some Judas Iscariots in the southern part of Nigeria are working against the realization of power shift to the region ahead of 2023 presidential election. There has been agitation for the zoning of the presidency to the south as President Muhammad Buhari rounds off his 2 term in office in 2023. Some northern leaders and 7 governors like Nasser El-Rufai of Kaduna and Babagana Zulum of Borno State have openly thrown their weight behind the agitation for power shift. Shettima, who is one of the promoters of former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu's presidential ambition, expressed concern that some Judas Iscariots from the south were hell-bent on becoming spoilers and wanted to shuttle the chances of the region to produce the next president. He spoke in Abiodun, Ogun State, while introducing Tinubu to All Progressive Congress delegates, APC delegates. According to him, the enemy of southern Nigeria is often not the northern Nigerian, but rather people from the south who, he said, are ever ready to play the second fiddle. The senator also threw jabs at some presidential aspirants from Ogun State, who he said they could not gather more than 10 votes, maintaining that they would end up becoming spoilers. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, a former governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, former House of Representatives Speaker Dimeji Bankole, and a clergyman, Pastor Tunde Bakari, are the 4 APC presidential aspirants from that state. Shettima, in his remarks, urged the Southwest to back Tinubu to pick the ruling party ticket, saying he remains the only man that can confront PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. The former Borno State governor also spoke on the role Tinubu played in President Muhammadu Buhari's emergence, saying without him, Buhari wouldn't have picked the party's ticket in 2015. He said the enemy of southern Nigeria is often not the northern Nigerians, but men and women of its own stock, the Judas Iscariot of the southern race, who are ever ready to play the second fiddle. This is an informed gathering, and I cannot talk to you about leadership. Yorubas, especially the Egbe and the Ijebu stock, are some of the most educated people in Africa. I said earlier, we are living in very interesting times, and for those of us in the Asiwaju team, we are moved by a forest of ideas and the realization that what this country needs is a unifying leader who has neither ethnic or religious agenda and who is not bound by toxic regional solidarity, and yet known for exemplary qualitative leadership. And if you look around the contenders and the pretenders, they called some contenders and some pretenders for the presidency of this country, there's no one that the cap fits better than the gentleman seated here, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, if talking about the issue of not being an ethnic bigot, you would quickly want to point this out very quickly, that while Bola Ahmed Tinubu went about on national tour from region to region, probably state to state, he was so very conspicuous that his 2 feet, did not find its way to southeastern region. The question is why, and a lot of Nigerians are wondering if that is not another sign of bigotry. I wonder what is. And instead of trying to speak to the southeasterners, rather he asked the delegate from southeast, to come see him in Abuja. The question is that where southeast region is? Abuja? These are things we should be looking into, and those are pertinent issues. Well, the question is, who are the 10 aspirants that were screened out? Looking at the list, you would agree with me. There's some who bought the forms for numbers, and that also would also bring another informed decision. The question is, what are the criteria? Are they looking at those who have not been indicted, those who don't have corruption indices? If they're looking at that, then lots of prominent ones may not find their way in. But the question is, in due course, we'll find out who the 10 people are. And if they are the strong pillars of APC, then the drama will begin. That's all going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you.